Hi, I'm the Septuagenarian Explorer, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to explore a fruit tree garden in the forest. This is the banana tree. It's putting out some more shoots of bananas, but we have the main stem is bending way over. So let's see what is going on causing this. I lift this up here and bananas. They're not ready yet, but no wonder this stem is bent. This is a big number of bananas down here. Wow. This is a sugar apple tree. The heavy rains that we had a few days ago have really made it very, very happy. And here is a sugar apple. I doubt that I will be able to get it when it is riper because the animals, particularly bats, seem to favor them. Oh, here's another one up here. Right there. I have actually seen the bats come out in the evening and go straight to the sugar apple trees. This is a sea grape tree, quite a massive one. Have a lot of sea grapes on it. Unfortunately, when they get nice and ripe, the wind knocks them to the ground before I have a chance to really get any of them. Well, there's one. I'll take that one. Here is a lime tree. Nice looking lime there. It's going to be ready pretty soon to pick. Love limes. This lime tree is on the edge of a grove of mango trees. I'll just go on over here and show you what a mango tree looks like. So these are the leaves, and the mango trees also really love the rain. Now, we missed in my video here, we've missed the fruiting season of the mangoes. It was quite prolific. I will put some photos in that I took of mango blossoms and mangoes. So this is, like I said, a grove. There's, I believe, 3 good-sized mango trees in here, and different kinds. This one was kind of a smaller, yellow, J-shaped mango. And I think this one was too. But the other mango trees, and there are quite a few of them, were of the large orangey, golden red type of mangoes. You can see the leaves are a little bit smaller on these ones that have the bigger reddish fruit, and the leaves on these are a little bit more longer and more pointed. So mangoes are very tasty. Here's another view of the sea grape tree. It's quite a huge specimen. I believe this is a persimmon. I did see a little tiny red fruit on it, kind of a teardrop shaped fruit, but I was letting it get bigger, and probably a bird got it before me. That is the problem with tasty fruit. The animals want it too. This is a guinnep tree. It is quite small, but hanging in there. If you watch the video that I did on the walking tour of Roaches Hill, Crocus Hill area, you will see a huge Ginnip tree in that video. That one recently had fruit on it. It's going to be a long time before this little Ginnip tree has any fruit. I'm not sure what this particular fruit tree is. If anyone has any ideas, please put it in the comments section. This is an island gooseberry bush. You see the pretty pink flowers. And here are some gooseberries. They're not ready yet. They turn kind of a warm brown color. Here is another sugar apple tree. This one has lots of sugar apples, tiny ones growing on it. But again, I have yet to get one before the animals get them, so we will see. We will see. And here's another mango tree. You can see by the smaller leaves that this is one that has the orange reddish fruit that are quite tasty. This mango tree has yet to have had any fruit on it. If it does, I think it will be the yellow, smaller yellow kind due to the length of the leaves. And behind this is a large almond tree. And I do see some almonds on it. Let's see if we can, yes, there we go. Now these almonds are different from the almonds you might buy in the store in that the shell is very difficult to open, and when you open it, the almond is very tiny little sliver. So I frankly have not invested the effort into getting any of them out. But it is a lovely tree, and it always has a lot of almonds on it. Here's another lime tree. I don't see any limes on this one at the moment, but maybe it will have some growing on it. Needs flowers first, and I don't see any flowers. But it's doing very well, so hopefully we will get some limes off of that. Here is another sugar apple tree, and it has one sugar apple that's gone. I think an animal bit off the back of it. That's usually what happens. But I saw another one on here. Oh yeah, there it is in the back. Quite a big one. Let's see. Oh, and there's another one right there. There's one. And there's one in the back. So it's possible that those, especially this one, might be getting ready. This is a Ponceret tree, and I see quite a few flowers on it. So I have hopes that we will get some Poncerets off of this. Poncerets are little. Let's see if I can do that. There you go. Maybe more like that. Are little, crispy. You eat them green. They're kind of like a little tiny apple, hence the name Ponceret. I don't see any on it right now. But again, we're in the flowering stage. And this is a bee bush. I don't know if it's bee balm or not, but the bees love it. And we need bees for pollinating. So it is doing quite well. Has pretty little kind of pinky lavender flowers on it. I don't remember ever seeing any fruit on it, but then that's not its purpose. Its purpose is for pollinating. And over here, we have another sugar apple tree. I don't see any fruit on this one. Although, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen any fruit on this one. And then over here we have another couple of sugar apple trees growing together. And these usually do have fruit on them. Oh, and here we go. The thing about sugar apples is they're quite sweet, hence their name. But each of those bumps that you see on the fruit, let's see if I can get a better shot of it. Each of the bumps you see on the fruit, there's a seed. So you're eating just a little tiny bit of pulp off of them around the seed. So it's a lot of work for a little bit of taste, which is one reason I'm not terribly unhappy that the animals get that. Must feed animals too. So, as expected, there are a lot of sugar apples on this particular tree. This is a Barbados cherry tree. Has lots of little red fruits on it that look like a cherry. It's mostly pit again, but they are pretty tasty for their size. There aren't any at the moment. It's in between its season, although they seem to go year-round pretty much. So I think that it's getting ready to flower again, it looks like. This is another one, and you can see little buds of flowers there. So it wouldn't surprise me if in a few weeks we have another bumper crop of cherries. These mostly fall to the ground and are for the animals again, because once it hits the ground, you don't want to eat it. This is also a Barbados cherry. And I have been able to pick some fruit off of it and try it out before they dropped off or were eaten by the birds. Here we have two more smaller almond trees. I have to say I haven't seen any evidence of almonds on these trees, unlike the really large one that I showed you before, but they are doing quite well. And this is my favorite flowering tree called the flamboyant. Has these beautiful orange-red flowers. And then later in the season, it has these big long pods. I have been told that the flowers are tasty to eat, but again, I'm not going to eat them because I think they're pretty and I want them to stay there. So, but it's probably, you know, like nasturtiums and things like that that people put into salads. And when these pods dry, you can use them like a rhythm instrument. They make a nice little clacking sound. They're quite huge. This one is, I'm going to say, about at least 20 inches, maybe longer than that. So you can have an idea of the size. Here is another mango that I have not seen any flowers or fruit on yet. It looks like, based on the leaves, that these will also be the smaller yellow type. Well, that concludes our exploration of all the various types of fruit trees that are here. And as I said, the recent rains we've had have made the fruit trees very happy, and it looks like we might be getting a little more rain. So like and subscribe so you can catch me in the next Septuagenarian Explorer video.